How's it going, guys? This is Jerry
And this is Tom, and this is the Tom.
and JerryPod.
We are here on February the 25th? 6th.
The 5th.
No, it's the 6th.
The 26th. Saturday the 26th. We got it.
We made it to the weekend, folks. This is probably going to come out until, Tuesday next week, but we hope that you're having a good day so far on this Tuesday. I think it will be. Maybe Tuesday.
Yeah,
Maybe a Thursday.
Maybe a Thursday.
It'll be one of those two.
We're kind of trying to work on getting more of a little live thing happening.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've been I was listening to our other ones, and it seemed that it would have been relevant. It would have been relevant like 3 days ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah, it's only like 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we're working on getting live for you guys, because this is,
it's a new experience for everyone here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
it's all about upgrading, you know?
Yeah. Plus, there's a lot going on in the world right now. I think there's something going on in the Balkans or the Slavic
Italy. Italy, right?
Italy? Mediterranean?
Italy. So I think Italy's getting upset because their pasta supply is getting cut off.
Yes.
And what do you do?
Right. Where do they get their pasta from?
Russia.
Oh, right. Of course. So wild.
Everybody gets their pasta from Russia.
Russian pasta is the best.
Of course.
I do love some blonde Russian pasta.
Yes. So there's conflict all over the world, man. There's conflict in Italy.
Yep.
There's conflict in the Middle East, like usual.
There's conflict here.
There's conflict here.
As usual.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
As usual.
Not the same kind of conflict.
Yeah.
It kind of makes our conflicts here look a little less as big when, bombs are getting shot off into your hospitals and and kindergartens and stuff.
Yeah.
I heard there was a kindergarten hit.
That's pretty fucked.
Targeted by Putin himself. He said, kill that kindergarten class. I don't know that, but
yeah.
I think he got hit.
Yeah, they're going pretty ruthless, it seems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's an interesting time to see it unfold on the internet, because it's never really happened like this before.
Ah, interesting.
You got the
War
Ukraine
on
Twitter
the
account, tweeting off.
Yes.
Shit at Russia.
Oh, I haven't really seen this. That's
bastard,
interesting.
Man. Yeah, they tweeted off a picture of Pooty Poot. I think he was looking. It was like Pooty Poot, his little kid, looking up to Adolf Hitler. It was like a proud Adolf. He's
man,
from the Ukrainian, the blue check mark. And people are like, "Why are you memeing right now?" And they're like, "It's not a meme. This is what he's a dictator."
This is the Pooty Poot.
That's Pooty McPooter.
We shouldn't make such light of his name. He's a very deep character.
I suppose he's probably only 5'8", I think.
Yeah,
that's what happens when dudes are short.
Yeah, but yeah. So is Bezos.
Yeah.
So is Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's really short, actually. He's like 5'6".
It's so funny. I love seeing him in those fucking pictures.
Yeah, Lex Friedman's actually the same height.
Yeah,
I thought,
but Lex looks
taller.
normal. Joe's
proportional.
Joe looks like he's got fucking one bowling ball for his head, another 2 for his shoulders, and fucking tits.
Yeah, he's wide. He's as wide as he is tall.
Oh my gosh, and he's so shiny.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's a weird looking fella. I guess you gotta get used to it.
Yeah.
Been staring at his bald ass head for so long, talking shit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I mean, that's what happens to you,
Yeah.
Your body just conforms to that when you're just sitting in a studio talking shit,
I suppose. He's kind of red, though. He's kind of tannish, He used to look like a human being, but he's an old man, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's taking all kinds of crazy weird shit now, too. So who knows?
Your head doesn't just become larger like that.
Yeah. He's like an experiment for humankind, honestly. Like,
Right.
which I think is pretty sweet.
Right. And probably doing a little bit of like, jujitsu and stuff. I think jujitsu is pretty hard on your body, actually.
Yeah, well, he said he's had plenty of concussions and whatnot.
I'm saying just like pressing like on your skin. And, like, you know how your ears will get, like, cauliflower ear?
Oh, like where your skin gets, like, fucked up from it, yeah.
Just from, like, pressing and, like, getting, like, having to, like, just getting wrenched around by another human being all the time, you know? Getting twisted.
Yeah.
Like, your skin would just become, like, a little, like leathery, you know? Which I don't want to be a leathery guy. I want to be, like, a supple man.
I mean, I'm not...
for the ladies out there.
Yeah, but I'm not... It seems kind of inevitable. That's why I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just going to get lots of sun and just be the fucking...
The sun's one thing.
The tan old leather.
That's a different kind of leather. That's what I mean. That's a nice supple
just
leather.
Be that,
a supple leather.
That Florida tannin, white hair, leather, black skin.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying you don't want your whole body to be like a callus.
Yeah.
You know, a corn on your toe. A bunion.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Toe Rogan.
Toe Rogan. Toe Rogan, you heard it here first, folks.
Talking shit.
Toe Rogan. We need to make a meme now. Stat.
Oh, no, people are already on the internet.
Meme creator.
That's already a thing.
Meme creator, make our meme for us.
Yeah, we need it out. We'll know we make it when we get a meme guy.
Yeah.
Let's take up our meme guy. See if he's got any Piro.
I told a guy on Craigslist yesterday that I have experience podcasting and I could help him start his. He was looking. And I was like, yeah, man, I've started a couple channels and in a pod.
Did you check out my recent one? It's a little personal, so
No, I just wanted to see.
Like, what the fuck is this?
I just wanted to see what the deal was.
Tom and Jerry.
You want to be a guest, bro?
Yeah, we need to get some guests in here.
Yeah,
I like what
think
we got going on, but
we need some guests. We need some input. You know.
You feel like they'd feel weird if we were grilling them? You know, like who do they look at, me or you?
Yes, we need to find a way to figure that out.
Yeah, I think we should just get Tim on here first, probably.
Just grill him.
Yeah, ask him about anarcho-syndicalism and communism and all that.
Yeah,
the Red Scare. Just really get him talking. I think Tim would be a great guest, honestly.
That is true.
Yeah, we should get Sean on here maybe too. I don't know if I just want to have my childhood friends on the pod, you know.
I mean, you gotta start somewhere, right?
This is true. Like when you're selling those knives in high school, the vector knives.
Yeah, man, you sell them to your mom and your uncle and your grandma first,
right? And then your grandma still has them like 50 years later.
Yeah,
sharp as a hell.
I can't believe you sold me these amazing knives.
Like, damn, these actually were really great knives,
right?
Even though we talked.
It's like, damn, I didn't even know what my product was. I could have made so much money.
Seemed like a pyramid scheme, but they were just really good knives. I mean,
they just had to get kids to sell them.
Just a bold new marketing strategy.
That's like, dude, our generation, I feel like, came up with pyramid schemes, and I feel like that wasn't really like a thing that much prior to like the 2000s.
Like we created them, you're saying?
No, I'm not saying we created them, but like, so like the pyramid scheme, like companies, like fucking the protein shakes that everybody sells on their Facebook, and like the
essential oils
and the like Pampered Chef or whatever, and like you have parties to get discounts.
Oh yeah, they did the sex store.
Shit.
It started with sex toys, didn't it? Wasn't that like the original pyramid scheme?
Okay.
Was like they'd go to like people's houses, you know.
And they would have the romance parties or whatever, yeah.
Because you don't really want to buy a dildo on the internet or over the phone, right?
So
Or you don't really even want to go into the shop. But if you have a lady come and be like, "Oh yeah, this is a dildo,"
Trust me, I'm Angela, and we're best friends now.
But yeah, I think
I'll teach your husband how to fuck.
oh, he'll love this one.
Can you imagine, dude, the fucking salespeople? Because, like, it's just everyday moms that just become that to keep the companies expanding, you know?
We're talking about everything, the essential oils and the whole gamut.
I mean, even the romance thing, it's like...
Yeah, I don't know if that's
But imagine... But, like, they're not like
my
reps.
mom doing it.
They're not... It's not like a rep that's, like, from the company going around having these parties. It's
true.
like your everyday mom just hosting this party, like, I'll teach you how to have the greatest sex.
Right.
You know, like, and everybody's like, amen, sister. Yeah, it's...
Yeah. I mean, that's
It's
what
not
that's what
like
maybe that's kind of like what Avon was, right? And like Mary Kay.
Exactly.
It's like makeup, dildos, candles, all
everything a woman would ever want.
Yeah, that's
I
kind of
don't
weird.
think you could ever have a dude party like that. No, like, okay, so this is kind of a weird thing to me because dudes are, like, it's known that dudes are more,
Into things.
into things and women are more into people, correct?
Yeah, I think it's a general thing.
It's a general, like, whatever. Take it or leave it. So it's kind of strange that dudes would not be into the material parties. You know, think about like a grill party.
Right, that's exactly what I was thinking.
like-
Like, that's not really, I mean, I guess you look at each other's cars, you know, open up the hoods.
True, I guess you have like fucking car shows and shit.
Yeah,
but like
grilling, it's not about I guess it's a little bit about the grilling, but like really it's just about the beer and the socialization, you know.
Yeah, it's not about the grill. Like the grill is the portal to the fun of everything else.
Absolutely, the grill is like only there because it gets like
It's the
away
icon. Yeah, it's
It's
the
like all the
icon you
smoke.
click on to like have a fun time.
right.
Yeah, it's
So I'll gather out.
because nobody, like, you know, like how often do dudes really talk about their grill? You know, like I'm sure
my
a lot.
brother, man, my brother went through so many grills. Finally,
Yeah.
he loves grilling. My dad too, and my dad.
I would
love him
too
to
if
death, wasn't
if I
all
had
that.
a little place to put it, but
Yeah, I'm not all. Grilling's kind of overrated, I think, in my humble
Why?
opinion. Just because you're just like burning the meat. It's just like, come on. There's so many better ways to cook food than a fucking nasty grill.
yeah, but it's better than like cooking
What?
smoky ass oily meat in your apartment. Like,
I disagree. I'd much rather. Even burgers, I'd rather cook on the skillet, I think.
yeah, sometimes it just gets a little insane.
Like hot dogs, I don't want a
little
fucking
intense.
burnt hot dog. I'll throw it in the microwave any day.
Well,
over
but
a
you don't have to
fire.
burn it. Just
It's
don't
always
fucking burn it.
It always,
No, it's not.
flame. There's always some blackness on it, no matter what.
But if you
That's
do it right,
burned.
it's like
That's burnt.
a burger. It's not like burning it. Nah.
Maybe the first time you use the grill, the single first time. After that, it's burnt. After
All the soot just builds up.
That's what I don't like, and that's what my dad didn't do when I was younger.
Never
like I said,
cleaned
love my
it,
dad to
shit.
death. Loved grilling, he did, but he didn't use the brush, man.
Well, that's how you go through so many grills. You gotta fucking clean it.
My brother cleans it. My brother, he went through all of, like the gas and the smoker stuff.
Yeah.
And, he finally just settled on the Weber black grill, like,
Huh.
the saucer looking thing,
Yeah.
which is fine. I like those with like the good charcoal chunks,
Okay, yeah. So at least it's still
And even a gas one is okay. The one at the
Is it?
apartments I used to
with charcoal or without.
No, just the gas burners.
Oh.
I don't mind those. I
I like
don't want
the gas with the charcoal.
Oh.
It like it's just like automatic. It just like lights the charcoal basically.
Mhm.
I think is how it works.
Yeah, I would just rather. I would rather have a metal top thing outside, like a permanent thing, than a grill.
Yeah, agreed.
Just the
That's
and the
what my
gas is
parents
underneath.
have, yeah.
I like. Oh, you guys got one of those? Those are awesome.
Oh, with the gas. Yeah. That's
gas underneath,
Yeah, I
and it's a
got you.
big piece of metal.
Gotcha.
And you can scrape all the nastiness off and get it nice and shine.
Oh, like a flat.
Yeah,
Got
flat
you.
guy. You can get your potatoes over there.
Flats. I always thought flats were so nice, and I worked in working in restaurants and stuff. I love it. Like you can do everything so much easier on a flat.
You got all that space.
But like in a house, it's really
yeah, not in a house.
It kind of sucks because it's like so dirty and like you have to clean it every time and like.
That's what I'm saying, outside instead of the grill.
But that's kind of interesting. I guess that would be cool. But how do you cook like a hot dog on that? I feel like it wouldn't be as good. I guess it'd be fine.
Yeah, you do. You can do whatever you want on that thing.
It's true.
You can put a pot on there. Get a little one of
the
those.
The lid or the bricks or the iron.
The iron.
The meat iron.
Yeah. That's the move. We need some money, man. We got to figure out how to make a lot of money.
Well, yeah.
We gotta start a startup, I think.
Nice little company. What are we gonna do?
In the metaverse.
We're just gonna sell fake land to people.
Tropical fish.
Sounds like
but
2008.
in the metaverse. What do you think of that? Seawater fish, tropical, tanks, everything, but in the metaverse.
In the metaverse.
That's right.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I mean, obviously. I don't know who wouldn't want to invest in that.
Right, obviously. But it just sucks, man. I wish I just had a whole bunch of money. There's people out there with just more money than they could ever do enough with.
I know, man. It's pretty incredible.
And there's so much fun stuff to do nowadays that you could really just spend endless amounts of time just
doing nothing.
Amusement parks, going
just
hiking,
not working.
smoking dope, clover, sorry. And maybe it'd get old, you know. America's a pretty big place. I'd even go to Arkansas.
Well, you got to go to other countries too. That's the benefit of living in America, honestly. In Europe is like being able to travel places.
This is true because people from other countries can't just can't like come here.
A lot. But
we can go wherever the hell we want.
Pretty much. And it's nice for us too because our money works. Everywhere. Our money works better everywhere. Whereas if you're from like, I don't know, what's some shitty little tiny country with a super cheap dollar.
Andorra.
Sure. If you go there and they're trying to come to America, it's like they're going to literally have to spend like 5 times the amount of money to spend any money here. And our shit's more expensive.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
And they speak English.
And they speak English.
We just got it made, man. We have it so good here on Earth.
Yeah.
Great positioning. Maybe we really are privileged, man. Are you ready to accept your privilege?
Maybe. Yeah, I would say that I'm definitely privileged to live in a...
You're right. Even though we don't have unlimited money.
Yeah, I don't have unlimited money.
We have the potential
Unfortunately.
for it. It could happen.
But we definitely were not born at the very bottom.
Certainly not. Absolutely not. Especially historically, too. It's like, holy shit, even 50 years ago.
That's the truth. Holy shit.
Like, even just imagine their feet, 100 years ago. Filthy. Just rotten. Disgusting.
Right.
Toenails falling off. Teeth falling out.
Oh, my gosh.
Just, just breathing in horrible, like, whatever. I guess that's only the past, 200 years. A lot of shit's happened the past 200-300 years. Like, the air quality was probably so good, 1776, and now...
Before, 1940, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think maybe, a little bit before industrial, I'd say right around the turn of the last century. 1900s, give or take. It was probably pretty all right then, but...
Yeah.
When we started industrializing.
Yeah, industry kind of tends to not give a shit.
And the, pumping out gas and coal. Well, we probably were burning a lot of wood for steam powered, And that probably took a mild effect. Weren't too many of us, obviously, but right when it started, right? Steam power. Because steam power is before, gas power.
Yeah, so steam power was... But didn't they have coal when they had steam power?
That's what I'm saying. With wood
they only
first and then coal?
I think they kind of had both, But wood was the more accessible one.
They probably
Like,
blended
you
them.
could get wood anywhere or whatever and use that for, like, your small little things. But then, like, once they started having actual, like, power stations and stuff, that would have all been, like, coal. You know, once you had, like, an actual city or something,
Right.
that was probably all coal. But, like, heating your house and stuff was probably all wood up until that point.
Oh yeah, heating your house, no doubt. So yeah, that's probably what was taking the beginning of the air pollution back yonder days. And just burning, stuff inside is a bad idea in non-ventilated areas. But it's certainly a very recent thing, past 300 years, and now we're trying to deal with it. It's happened super quick, We probably should do something about it eventually.
Yeah.
At all that carbon.
I don't know. Pretty interesting perspective that Joe Rogan just had on. This guy was making a really interesting point about, like, climate science and...
That professor guy?
Yeah.
I liked him a lot. The guy that he
really
pronounced
interesting.
his vowels kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah. Yeah, I listened to that actually twice. I listened on the airplane back over here.
Yeah,
I really liked
was
that one, actually.
really interesting.
He definitely knew his shit.
Yeah.
And I liked what he was saying about how, like, the other guy wasn't presenting wrong facts. He was just like what he was presenting. Like, he's not wrong. It's just, you're just like,
You're just looking at the wrong scale.
yeah, just not looking at the full picture.
Through the wrong
Picking
lens. Yeah. Definitely. And with something like climate change, it's like you have to zoom further out than you could ever imagine possible. You have to imagine more variables than you even think there are, I feel like, because there are so many.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's so hard about it. And why it's so hard to really, I guess, not really lay blame, but to say where does the action need to come from? The individual, us, or on like a government and governmental scale? Does the government need to force us, the consumer, to be more conscious? Or do they need to force the corporations, quote unquote, the corporations, the industry, the mass, who's ever producing all this carbon?
Yeah.
Is it something that needs to be done, from regulation, from the government, or
the idea so far seems to be the tax, which it seems like the tax is kind of like, it's hard to justify because you're like taxing something that you can't quantify.
the carbon tax?
Carbon tax,
Okay.
yeah. So if you put a tax on any corporation that was like, that's why all these corporations are going net zero or whatever, because it's like if you're net zero, then you don't have to pay any tax if there potentially was a tax or something.
Okay.
But if you're not net zero, you would have to pay a tax for every amount, that you're not net zero, whatever.
Okay.
You'd have to pay that carbon tax. But the thing with the carbon tax is it's like, well, okay, so if you're net zero, what does that mean? Okay, so Hannah's stepfather told me, like, Goodyear went net zero. But really, all that means is, like, yeah, they might, like, make it their policy to not use paperwork for certain things or whatever. And they might try and figure out certain supply chains that are, like, less environmentally whatever. But basically, all that means is they're just buying a fuck ton of, like, trees, planting a bunch of trees somewhere to offset it, probably.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's what they're doing to offset it, because they have to be producing something by being a company at all, right?
Yeah, and I don't even know if they're, like, planting trees. Like, they might literally just be, like, funding some project, or, like, you might just have to literally put so much money toward an initiative or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what if you just sell trees at like a nursery, you know?
Exactly. Like, I feel like there's probably some weird loopholes going on there too. Like, well, what are you actually doing? But also, and it's like, even if you are just planting trees somewhere else, it's like, well, that doesn't fucking do anything. That doesn't change the fact that you're making fucking tires, like with crazy chemicals and all this shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, your technical carbon is like good or whatever, but it's like, what does that mean? You know?
Right. Yeah, it all seems like very like it's not really. They're just kind of going through the motions.
Yeah.
And is that the problem with forcing the government to do it? It kind of makes it impersonal. Be like, all right, well, this is what we have to do. You know, it's like kind of shitty that we're doing it this way. It doesn't really do anything.
Exactly. Well, and nobody wants the government to be that guy. Like, nobody wants the government to step in and be like, oh, well, you need to pay me more, because obviously nobody's going to be about that. But like, I don't know who else would come in and do that. Like a gas store,
right?
Like, is a corporation going to do that? Like,
why would they when it's not?
They're not going to make the consumer pay more money for their gas. That's not profit for them. Why would they do that?
True. Right. But are there other solutions other than just taxes? You know, subsidizing like Teslas.
I mean, really not. When it's a capitalistic society, it's pretty much sanctions and taxes.
Right. But as a say you were just like you or I probably can't afford to buy a Tesla, or we would have a Tesla, right?
Yeah.
If we needed to buy another car, we'd have to buy something that's not an electric vehicle, right?
What's your question? We would probably still buy a gas car.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying, is that could that be a proactive thing that could make the electric vehicle a little more accessible to people like you or I, young people, you know, dirt poor people like us.
A carbon tax, you're saying? Would that make it
no,
more
just
accessible?
if like, I guess depending on like your income, you could government may buy you an electric vehicle or something like that.
Oh.
Tesla.
Yeah.
Hopefully a Tesla.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
We got a Nissan Leaf for you. All right. I've always wanted a Nissan Leaf.
Yes.
Mom.
Regenerative braking?
We're getting out of here. We're getting out of Appalachia. Think about, imagine all the Nissan Leaves in Appalachia after that goes into effect. Get them for free. Look, Mom.
Well, Poppy doesn't have a job anymore because Cole's gone, but
no,
we got this Nissan Leaf and all these damn solar panels everywhere. Yeah, man, it's kind of weird though, because I am the guy bringing the solar panels. You know what I mean?
Oh, nice.
I'm the first guy on the job. Like,
cutting edge.
Everybody is like looking at us like, what are these guys doing? I bet they're there for that solar project. And you're always in like these rural areas, you know, and everybody's like, y'all here for that solar project? It's just like,
oh, you're with the sun, right?
It's like,
you're the sun guys.
It's like, I mean, we're not, but we're working for them. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
You got us. Yeah. And there's not been a construction guy on this road in fucking 100 years since they built the road, you know?
Oh, really? You guys come rolling up in your Silverado with your lights and your toolbox?
With our lights in our box and our UTVs hanging on the back.
You're like, Colorado? Awfully long way.
You're a ways from home there, brother.
You're a long ways from home. That's what people in Nashville used to say. Just from Ohio. You see my Ohio plate. You're a long way from I guess like 8 hours.
Sure, buddy.
8 hours or so. Stay 8.5. Yeah.
Made that drive one morning before a show at House of Blues, actually.
In the Ville?
In the Cleveland. What Ville?
Nashville.
We were in where's Dolly?
Dolly World?
Yeah.
Pigeon Forge.
And Gatlinburg, yeah. We
Gatlinburg.
stayed in the mountains up there with my buddy's fraternity, and
Nice. I'm
it's pretty wild.
Ligma.
Eh?
Ligma. Ligma balls. That was the fraternity.
Phi Kappa, my
Ligma.
Ligma.
Nice, man.
Yeah, dude. All
That's
about the
cool.
beta.
The beta Ligma.
Yeah.
Nice.
So anyway,
But the
we're getting all over the place here. We got electric vehicles. We got
frats.
we got Russia. We got everything here, folks.
Yeah, that's a nice little intro
Just
into
bringing
the.
you a lot of Midwestern love. Here in the mountains, baby.
It is February
26th.
26th.
Sunday.
Sunday.
In fact.
Saturday.
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 They're the same.
Pretty much. Just one day now.
Another day. Don't have to work.
But before that, I wanted to ask Jerry about 9/11. Was it you?
What would you like to know, Tom?
Was George Bush in the know? Was he in the know? Not that he did it. Was he in the know?
Was the bush in the bushes?
Did they have a sniffing suspicion that it could happen? And he's like, I'm going to go read this book to these children. And it's going to look really good.
Well,
It's really going to sell it.
it seems like...
He's like, I was just reading a book to the
it
kids.
seems like he might have known, and he might have been like, you know what? This seems like a really good excuse for killing Saddam. Because I really just don't like that sand guy.
Yeah, sand guy no good, he said.
No good.
He said, Daddy told me the Sandman.
Me need to blow him out of the sand.
Sandman no good. Blow him
Get out
the
of your
sand.
hole.
Yeah. So, but the people from...
So it's questionable.
But the 9/11 people weren't from Iraq at all, right?
It's questionable.
Questionable?
It's questionable.
Is it questionable?
It's very questionable.
They might have been
because,
from Iraq, really, in the end?
dude, there's
Like George
so
Bush
much,
might have been right?
There's so much evidence about, like, maybe it was staged, man.
By Saddam.
No.
No. But by people from Iraq?
By Americans.
Well, right. But not Iraq.
Not Iraq.
Iraq didn't have anything to do with 9/11, really.
I don't think so, man.
At all. I don't think so either.
I don't think so at all.
Right. At all.
I don't think so at all.
Which is kind of the craziest thing about it.
It is. It's possible. It's kind of like, that's kind of like this conspiracy for it. Like, in my mind, it's like, well, this is the truth, and that's kind of the conspiracy. Like, what we're all told is kind of the conspiracy. You know, it's like, it's possible. But it's like, it seems like it's built on a lot of lies.
Totally. But I don't think Saddam had any part in...
No, and then he was just like, well, why are y'all coming after me? Started hiding in a bunker.
Yeah.
And then they got him. Bush got him, right? Bush got him, or Barack got him?
Yeah, Barack did. Yeah.
Barack got him.
Yeah. Or no, that was Osama bin Laden.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wrong one, yeah.
Yeah, so Bush
Yeah,
got him.
Bush got Saddam.
Yeah, Bush got him.
Sodom.
In his hole. And then we did what? We, like, overthrew their government, basically, and fucking created a new one.
Yeah, and I
It's
think that's
still
where the
fucked
critical
to
error...
this day.
I think that's where the critical error was. Is
And
that,
that's where ISIS is all coming from, and that's where all these problems are from.
I think ISIS is gone now. Right?
According to Trump,
Yeah, according to Trump.
ISIS is just gone.
It's pretty wild. Did he get rid of the ISIS?
Trump himself went in there and fucking beheaded every single ICE.
With a big old sword.
Big old sword.
Very nice.
And his big old strong self.
Yeah, that reminds me. Oh, wait, so do you have any other Elaborations on 9/11.
All right, so I just want to elaborate on one thing.
All right, let's hear it.
You ask if I think they're from Iraq. I don't.
Yeah, I think that's pretty established. They're not.
Yeah, and
they're from like Saudi Arabia.
It's just so weird that like all of the sightings of the actual day like don't match up at all with like an unexpected thing. Like the building collapses like a fucking demolition.
Mm-hmm. Sure does. But how else would it collapse? Would it fall off to the side? Would it slide off?
All of these experts were saying those buildings are literally built for like massive amounts of extra. Like they're built to withstand 3 to 4 to 5 times what they would actually need. And like they're ridiculously strong. And they said literally like it's built with like 20 steel pillars that go all the way up the center where the elevators and stuff are. Like massive things that go all the way up the center. And then around the outside, it's like all these concrete layers kind of stacked, and it's all built off that center like beam basically. And they were just saying like, okay, so the one theory is like, oh, well, the jet fuel went down the elevator shaft and like blew up in the basement and stuff. Cause there was like reports of explosions all over the place, like all up and down the tower. And so their reasoning is, oh, well, the jet fuel from the plane went down all the elevator shafts, which first of all, the elevator shafts don't all go down. Like the top 50 floors have their own elevator shaft, and then you have to go over to a different elevator shaft that goes to the whole other like 100 floors or whatever it is.
Okay, yeah.
So it just doesn't make sense like at all. And it's like they're talking about like the volume of the building compared to the volume that even if the plane had complete full jet fuel, even if it completely blew up and all of it went down just the elevator shaft, it would still, the volume of it would do nothing. Like people were talking about flames falling on the first floor, like through the shaft and shit like that. Like there's no fucking way,
That'd be wild, yeah.
Like just shit like that. It just doesn't make sense. And they did a bunch of like weird renovations right before.
Yeah,
and I told you that the guy that owns it, he bought it, he leased it like 6 months before 9/11, took out huge insurance policies and made out. He put like 2.9 billion, I believe, into his lease and made like 9 billion on his insurance policy.
Damn.
Like, so this dude completely made the fuck out. And it's like, and like the neighboring buildings, like, the one neighboring building collapsed too. And it's like, well, why the fuck? It just randomly collapsed.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
right. Building 5.
Like what?
Right. Building 7.
Building 7, I think, yeah.
Didn't a bunch of them fall? There's a couple of them that fell, right?
Well, just the 2 towers, Building 7, and then Pentagon. And then Shalesville, the plane fell.
Oh, right, yeah. Right. PA.
Supposedly.
Yeah, I think it flew over us.
There was some weird shit with that, too.
Yeah, that might have get shot down.
There was some weird shit with that, too. Oh, also, the super weird thing was that day, literally, the military had scheduled, like, more exercises, like more Air Force plane exercises than has ever been scheduled on like one day ever before, and more captains like high ups in the military were out that day than like was common as well. And it's like, well, why were there like a record number of exercises scheduled and no like commanders there to like, you know, for these exercises? Wouldn't they be there? You know what I mean? And because of all these exercises, nobody was there to go flank these planes. That was the thing. Nobody was there to go scrub them, I think is what they call them, scratch them or something.
Yeah. Maybe scrub them.
And I think it just means like they go see what's up with the plane, and if they're told, they just shoot them down, I think. but nobody was there to do it. Like they literally called all the way out to like South Dakota, and even South Dakota was like in the middle of an exercise. And it was like, well, what? Like there are not normally this many exercises. Like what? It like just a lot of like weird shit.
Interesting. It's hard to say. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't make any sense, definitely. But
Bush was just a schemy guy, man.
the younger Bush,
Younger Bush.
Baby
Bush.
Baby Bush. Baby Bush.
Baby Bush.
But he was the part owner of the Texas Rangers, I think.
Yeah.
Before he was president.
Yeah.
I think he just wanted to be like.
Well, now he like owns like a giant ass farm, and like I think even before that he would like owned a big farm or some shit like that.
Yeah, I don't think he really wanted to be president though. I think his dad made him because you remember Jeb. He ran against
Jeb.
Trump.
Is that his cousin or is that like
His brother.
Oh.
And they thought Jeb was going to be, the president guy, but it turns out Jeb was a wuss. They had to call George Jr. in. He's like,
fucking Jeb.
he just the Texas Rangers guy, How much more fun would that be than president? Be the president of a baseball team?
Oh my god.
Especially in Texas. You know they are in Texas. They're like, fuck America.
I don't know. I feel
I'm
like
a Texan first.
I feel like that'd be stressful, honestly. Like
More than being president? Like, come on, I don't want to be president.
yeah, I don't know what goes into like being president of a baseball team. Like what even? Like
Probably
do you
just
make
gotta-
decisions about anything? Like
Probably. Maybe
Like-
not. I'd hope so.
like you probably make big decisions to like renovate the stadium and things like that. You probably like are in with like what's going on, but like what do you have to do for a baseball team? Like you decide who you're gonna draft and shit, I
Maybe
guess.
some trades,
Do you think he has anything to do with that though? I feel like that's like
I think he's like the owner,
do
Not
you
just
think the
president.
owner does that? Like
Yeah, I mean, it probably depends on the owner.
like the owner and the coach are just like sitting there with baseball cards like, yeah, this guy's got a 53.7 batting average this year. Let's
But
take him.
he's probably got some, he's probably got like the president, the vice president of players, operations, It's probably like, he's probably just like, there's big decisions being made probably,
Yeah.
I'm sure he leaves it up. He probably has some confidants, what do you think I should do? But in the end, it's just baseball. Right? Nobody's going to die.
just
You're not going to kill kids in the Middle East because of baseball.
That's true.
Next
That's
thing you know,
very
you're
true.
fucking running the country. You're like,
Yeah, but like,
"Damn
what
it."
happens if your whole what happens if your baseball team gets taken from you?
How's that going to happen other than your dad making you run for president?
True.
He already owned it. And he's probably already, he was probably already like 40 by this point. you know?
Yeah.
He probably already had a whole bunch of shit he did.
For real. I just always wonder, like, do you make money off of like owning a baseball team? Like, I'm just always so
yeah,
confused.
for sure.
They're just like constantly gaining value, I guess.
I mean, the city's just, people just love them for no reason, dude.
Crazy.
I don't understand.
Crazy.
People got,
I don't understand sports at all. That's like such a mind-blowing foreign like professional world that I don't understand.
it's big money.
Yeah.
I think it's dying, though. It's definitely dying.
You think?
Yeah.
I think sports betting is bringing it back, dude.
Yeah, yeah, there's all that fun
It's
stuff.
huge, dude.
Yeah, and there's all the people like in Vegas,
I think sports are huge. I don't know. I guess like around here, I don't see it quite as much. But like back in Cleveland, like sports are everything.
Yeah, this is true.
Like all the Midwest, sports are everything.
Yeah, the Midwest
You know?
takes that shit seriously.
All of Florida takes sports very seriously. Texas. Honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like sports are pretty fucking big.
I think
Except
they're
for
dying.
people like California and shit. I feel like they're just too busy with pop culture to care about sports as much. Although they're winning fucking...
I know, they won the Super Bowl.
They just won the basketball and the football fucking
Oh, they did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Warriors are
hilarious.
crazy good.
The Lakers.
Warriors.
The Warriors
and the
won?
Lakers, yeah.
Damn. That's crazy.
The Warriors won 2, I think.
What is a Laker? One who lakes?
Yeah. Well, where are the Lakers? Are they Oakland?
L.A., bruv.
Oh, the Lakers are L.A. Wait, well then what's Golden's?
San Fran. They used to be in Oakland. They moved
So
to San Fran. Or no, they moved to that tech center, San Jose.
Oh, okay. So now they're okay. That makes sense.
I think it's San Jose. Right?
I was gonna because they used to Oakland Trailblazers, right?
Yeah, I think everyone left Oakland. Football team left too.
Yeah, my uncle lives in Berkeley.
Word.
Shout out to Chuck. He's actually my cousin, but he's more of an uncle.
Nice. Shout out Chuck.
Shout out to Chuck.
So your dad's side or your mom's side?
Dad's side.
Nice. Your parents have a lot of siblings?
My dad had 3. My dad was one of 4.
That's a lot. How about your mom?
My mom had a younger brother. He was like 8 years younger than her.
Nice.
So
just those two, though?
Yep.
Yeah.
But my dad's brother had a shit ton of kids, and
like 4.
And my mom's mom had a bunch of brothers, or my mom's dad had 12 brothers and sisters.
What?
Yeah.
12?
And my dad's dad was like part 1 of like 6. So like the extended family is pretty damn big.
That's insane.
But yeah, on my mom's side, the 12 brothers and sisters, we always have a family reunion. And
oh, that's right, in Asheville.
Yeah. And there's probably like 300 of us. If literally everybody showed up, it'd probably be like 350.
Nice.
It's pretty wild. But it's pretty fun because it's like just these random people that you've grown up with, but they're from completely different parts of the country from you. But they're just like your cousins, but they're like, like we used to have a family reunion every other year or every year, something like that in Asheville, North Carolina. Shout out. We actually went one time to the place where in the scene in is it Grease when they're dancing, or no, Dirty Dancing, when they're dancing in the water.
I don't think I've seen Dirty Dancing.
Well, he holds her up in the water, but that's actually at Camp Tonawanda.
Oh, shout out Camp Tonawanda.
Shout out to the Switter family reunion.
I think we live near the Red Rum. What is it called? Jack Nicholson. I haven't seen that movie either. I just know its existence.
The Shining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. But anyway, so what else is going on in not Tom and Jerry's life?
Oh, so a video game came out. Video game.
A video game?
Yes. It's a game.
Is it still a video game, or is it part of the meta?
No, it's not part of the metaverse.
Oh, still a video game.
Yeah. Still analog.
Still gotta have a fucking controller.
Yeah, right.
Jeez.
It's fucking bullshit.
Some fucking 21st century bullshit.
Getting
dude.
so old, having to move my thumbs, Getting arthritis.
Right?
Got
I
an
expected everybody to just have Google Glass by now and just be able to fucking...
Yeah, right. Whatever the hell happened to Google Glass? I ordered my glasses like 12 years ago.
But Mark Zuckerberg is still fucking trying to figure it out, man. Oh my gosh, I saw this animation yesterday for what Facebook's metaverse looks like.
Oh, yeah?
And it's hilarious, dude. It's fucking hilarious. It's like Wii. It's literally
really?
like Wii, dude. He's like, it's him and the tech director or whatever, some Indian dude. And they're just like, all right, can I get an island out there? It's like water. And it like pops like a Dora island basically out in the middle, like a little animated island out in the middle of it. And he's like, check out this awesome, it's like a new AI program where you can build anything, I guess. And he's like, can I get a beach here? And they're just like standing on a beach then. It's like, can I get a couple palm trees? And maybe and then the other guy's like a picnic table and a picnic basket and all this shit.
But it's all cartoony.
But it's all like literally like Wii animated cartoon thing.
Wow.
I mean, it kind of looks like Mark Zuckerberg. It's like a white dude, but it's like still terrible animated like Wii shit.
Is he like, are his arms moving and stuff? Could you like, can you do a kick? Can you cook the other animators?
I don't know. I think his arms are kind of just doing whatever.
You still got to move with your thumbs though, right?
I don't think so.
Are they like walking?
I think you just look around.
But are they like moving at all? Are they just existing?
They might be on that treadmill thing.
See, who's gonna get the fucking treadmill?
I know. It's
There's no
crazy.
way this is ever gonna become a thing,
right? Like,
It's
for
like-
what reason? Just to walk around there and be able to say like, "I want an island," like.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Why are we? Yeah,
But like, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like, what? For like maybe like a meeting, you would do it. But it's like, why wouldn't you just do a fucking FaceTime? Like, why wouldn't you just want the actual video anyway?
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand. If you like started doing like holograms and we could like live in the holograms or something. and
yeah,
it
like Star Wars. Yeah,
It felt real life or something, but like, I don't see the benefit. Like, who's gonna do that? Like, it's sweet for video games, but like, who gives a shit? If you're not playing a video game in it. Like, the video game sounds sick, but it's like, okay. It's like, so,
yeah. So, but maybe the treadmill's a bit much. But maybe
Yeah.
with the things, you know, the thumb things,
the Googling things.
the toggles.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think so.
But,
But the video game that just came out yesterday,
the video game of 2022.
2022.
It is a sequel game, correct?
No.
And no, it's a first of its kind.
First, brand new intellectual property, I think they call it. Brand new
interesting.
IP, bro. It's a brand new IP, bro.
Dude.
It's
Dude.
a brand new goat on the scene.
All right. So what do we got? What's it called, man?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring, everybody.
The internet is abuzz. Everyone's saying it's the greatest video game of all time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been reading a lot about it. On
Have you?
Twitter, of course, because
yeah,
it's the only place I get my information.
Yeah, I pretty much, I don't like to get any news unless it's been forced through Twitter first.
Exactly.
It's
You got to
like-
get it through the funnel, you know?
Yeah.
You got to get it Tomified.
Yeah, just tweetified.
Yes.
Shout out on your face.
Or no, not Tom.
Bird in the sky.
Who's the Twitter guy?
Jack.
Jack. Got to get it Jackified.
Jack.
Tom is Facebook. Or
Yeah,
no.
Tom's
Or no,
the
he's
best.
MySpace.
MySpace.
Wait, who's Facebook? Mark. But wait, wasn't there a
Typical
Facebook guy though? Wasn't there like a Tom Facebook guy?
No.
No,
I hope not.
That's MySpace.
No, the Dinkelberg twins or something.
I don't know.
Or no, they founded Bitcoin. I don't know what it is.
Who knows?
That shit. But yeah, it's it looks pretty awesome. I wish I could play it. I don't know. I'm not really into
What do you need? What's it on?
I think you can buy it on a PS4, PlayStation 4,
PS4.
and 5.
What's the deal with those? Can you get it on any of the virtual systems? What's the
Probably
new?
not. It's like you play it like third person, not like Skyrim.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What can you play on those new systems? Like,
Well, there was a big one that came out that sucked. It was called Cyberpunk something.
Cyberpunk. Yeah.
Everyone hated it.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like futuristic-y, like monster-y, alien kind of thing.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's supposed to be really awesome and it turned out to be kind of shitty, I think.
Huh. It's supposed to be like a GTA thing where it's kind of open world.
Yeah, that's what I think they were shooting for.
Gotcha.
They made a video game called The Witcher
Okay.
3. You ever heard of that one?
Yeah.
Which was awesome. Well, I don't know. I played it for a little bit. I wasn't too into it, but apparently it was good.
Yeah.
I got why it was good.
It's kind of like the standard. I don't know.
You're kind
I
of
don't
just swinging a
remember which
sword or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Like, do you remember that game you'd play at Farmer Jim's?
indoor soccer.
Yeah, when you were waiting for the next thing.
Oh, no, my mom already played
It was
that.
like, I forget what it was called, but it was like 2 people could play or 4 people could play. And it was just like a joystick, and you would just go around and just slash people, like one person, one person's the archer, one person's the big battalion guy with the fucking like sledgehammer basically, and then there's like there's like the different characters kind of thing.
Right.
But it's not like that kind of a thing.
I can't remember
Go
which
around
year.
and kill everybody.
Yeah, you pretty much just go around and stab people
Gotcha.
the whole time. With this new game as well.
Nice.
It's just supposed to be really hard as well.
Gotcha.
And I'm not very good at video games. But
yeah, I'm not. I've never really gotten too much into them, really. I love SSX Tricky.
yeah, SSX Tricky is a different story. We need to find that. I'm going to download it on my computer.
Oh, dude, we should totally get some SSX Tricky.
That game was so awesome.
I had it on PS2. Do they have it for Xbox? I think they did.
I don't know.
And then I got it for Xbox. I might still have it at home, but
Tricky. It's tricky.
get like fucking 20 combos in a row and it just keeps going.
Right. Good times.
Yeah, that's a good stuff. We're like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater
Yeah.
Pro Skater, yeah. And then the Shaun White snowboarding one was pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't think I ever played that
I
one.
always loved the baseball ones. Baseball was like my favorite baseball video game. Football's good. So anyway,
Yeah.
Ukraine and Russia are at war right now.
Sure are.
President Zelensky is hoping he lives to see another week.
Yes, he seems like a cool guy.
He seems like a pretty cool guy.
He's kind of taking
You know how he
advantage.
got elected?
No, how did he get elected?
He was an actor
Yeah, and a comedian.
and a comedian.
Yeah.
And he was the actor on a show that they said he wrote it at one point.
yeah.
I don't know if he actually wrote it. They said he wrote his script. So I'm guessing his part he wrote.
But he was satire. But he was playing the president.
He was playing
of
the president,
country.
but the show was actually like overthrowing, like it was the situation in Ukraine basically, like where it was like this guy was coming in as like the super liberal guy trying to overthrow the old the old government and stuff. And he just got a lot of traction with that show.
and then actually did that.
And then actually ran for president because nobody else like was or whatever. And he
was
ended
popular.
He ended up getting it because the other guy, basically because the old guy like fucked up. I forget what happened. There was some kind of a scandal or something.
Okay.
He like stole a bunch of money or something happened. I forget. And everybody was kind of like, all right, it's about time to get this old fucking corrupt fucker out of here. So he kind of won because of that, you know.
Right.
But he also had a shit ton of momentum with him. You know, he was like the more like young, newer idea kind of guy, you know.
Yeah. So,
But now he's like, what the fuck? I might not even fucking live through my term.
it's crazy. He's probably going to be like a hero after it's all done, you know, assuming it's, it sounded like today that, I was reading through, I think her name's Chelsea Manning. You know who that is?
Chelsea Manning. No, I know Chelsea Handler, but not Chelsea Manning.
Chelsea Manning used to be, a dude. If that's, what was his name? Her name. He was one of the guys that was jailed that Obama let out for, whistleblowing.
No idea.
He was in the government. He released
now he lives in Russia.
He's the one that released the video of the helicopter
shit.
shooting the people in Iraq, like the journalists.
Bald, crazy looking dude. WikiLeaks.
Yeah, no, not Julian Assange, not Edward Snowden, but the other guy. The other guy.
I don't know.
He used to be a dude, and she's a chick now.
Okay, I wasn't aware.
Anyways, she was tweeting that it was that the Russian forces had kind of been halted. I don't know why she would know, but
Yeah, they were talking about maybe there's like some negotiations going on. That's the last thing I saw, but
it wasn't quite as. It sounded like the Russians were kind of advancing a bit, eh? And then it's kind of been halted now, or no?
yeah, like they fucking bombed the shit out of the city all last night or the night before that or whatever. And then all yesterday. And then like last night, I think they kind of chilled. I don't know.
Yeah. But anyways.
Yeah, they're still invading.
But is it, are they invading well? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Everybody's barring Russia from doing all kinds of shit and putting all kinds of sanctions on him, but I think they're still going.
Yeah, I mean, once you start, you can't really back off if you're Putin, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So what do you think it's you think it could result in the end of Putin being the leader
of Ukraine,
of Russia?
Putin being the leader of Russia?
Yeah,
What?
do you think he could lose power?
Oh. No way, dude.
You don't think so? Because is he just going to stop attacking? Everyone's just going to lift up the sanctions? All right, he stops. Go back to normal.
No, so what Putin wants is to just show his power.
You sure about that?
Essentially what Putin wants, yes.
That's all he wants?
I'm fairly sure. What he wants is to show America that he is a world power. And what he wanted to see, apparently, is that he wanted to see Biden's reaction to it. Because he wanted to see if Biden was going to come rescue Ukraine. Because if not, it's like, well, who the fuck is there to rescue Ukraine? Nobody. I might as well just walk in there and fucking take it.
Right.
And it's like, it's proven correct. He's shown that no European country and no, the U.S. is not willing to do anything about it, essentially. Right. So he's like, all right, well, I'm going to take this as far as I can go. It's like literally the same thing that happened with Hitler, dude. Yeah. It's the same shit. Like, he's like, oh, well, I'm going to just creep over here and Poland a little bit, you know, and just sneak around. And then... Mm-hmm. So that's kind of the thing is...
So I wonder...
He doesn't really want to, like, take over Ukraine. He just wants to kill that motherfucker. And he wants to put somebody else in power that will say, yes, Pootie Daddy. Yes. I'll do what you need.
So was he making a stink, this other guy? He had to have, if he's got elected.
Well, he's a young liberal. He's trying to change the system. You know, the last guy...
he's just some old guy.
Yeah, and he was like a drunk, and it was just like everybody knew he was corrupt, and you know.
So, now the cat's out of the bag for Pootie.
The cat's out of the bag, and now it's up to NATO to react, and that's what Pootie's looking for.
But Ukraine's not part of NATO, right? Yet.
Ukraine is not part of NATO, but that's the whole fight about it, though, is East versus West. It's like Ukraine is fighting the front lines of like bringing like Russia wants to bring communist thought back into Ukraine. You know, like he doesn't want Ukraine to get any more liberal than they already are. He doesn't want any more democracy, which is what...
Wait, that doesn't make sense. Wait, he wants to bring... I don't think he wants to bring communism in. I don't think Putin's really
not communism. Not necessarily communism, but the Russian thought. Like...
Russian, like imperialism. But I don't think it's communism.
But like that, the ideal, the traces of communism, I guess.
Okay.
But I think in like the...
But like the... Does he want the whole of Ukraine to be part of? Because they're kind of a different culture, right?
He doesn't want he doesn't care about Ukraine being more democratic. He cares about having it right on his border. So a lot of the people that live in that Donbas region are like Russian and believe in Russian values and all that shit, or Soviet values or whatever. And so he wants to make sure that those people are able to keep their separatists' opinions. And they're being encroached on by the democracy of Ukraine. You know, the more democratic Ukraine gets, the less these people can exist there. And so Putin wants to make sure he holds on to that, because once he loses, if he were to lose, you know,
the support he has in Ukraine from the Russian people there.
Yeah.
Then that would pretty much, and with their intentions to join NATO, that's going to be pretty much a sad thing to have. Well, is it defensive? Is NATO a purely defensive thing? Or is it...
So NATO, I believe, is somewhat surrounded around oil. So we still get a bunch of oil from Russia. And I think after the Cold War, NATO was put in place to secure oil from Russia, even though we like kind of had a weird position with them. You know what I mean? But then it was also like all of us nations promised to protect each other against fucking Russia, you know?
Well, but any aggressor, not just
any
Russia.
Aggressor, yeah. Well, yeah. But the other interesting thing about it is China is like...
What about China?
China's
What
just
about
like...
China?
China's like, there's a war going on? Oh, what?
Build some roads through Kazakhstan, maybe.
Huh?
Yeah, so what China's doing? Yeah, we released a pandemic on the world.
Yeah.
Whoops, we're sorry. It's like the BP oil spill. We're sorry.
We're sorry.
Whoops. Accidents happen.
We'll write you a 2-paragraph letter saying how sorry we are.
Do you think this is a hot topic back home, back in the Ohio land? Do you think it came out of a lab, the Wuhan lab, or do you think it came from the lab into the wet market? Or
what's the difference?
Well, I guess, do you think that it's a man-made? Do you think we made the virus?
Probably. I would have to assume.
That we made it? It just seems like it's a little pepperier than other ones, right?
Yeah. It seems like everything I've heard is that they get more intense the more you fuck with them.
Yeah, well, at least if you do it in those certain ways, you know, to make them more virulent, certainly.
And like all the bullshit, you know, like people literally were suspected of having it. Literally, like at the very beginning of the year, people were like saying like, oh, this is pretty dangerous. People wanted to shut it down and shit. I don't know.
Right.
It's like, where else? What is the other excuse?
That it came from a bat to a pangolin?
Just randomly where?
There's really no other
in the wet market?
Yeah.
Well, it's like, okay, well, even if that's the case, well, like, okay.
Yeah,
but it probably came from the fucking lab anyway. It's
lab
like,
to the the wet market, yeah. That's what I think as well.
Like,
but
regardless, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, it's the same thing.
But do you think they did it on purpose, China?
No, but
why would they? They have to kill their own people to do that.
No, but why haven't they said anything about it? Why have they completely covered it up? Why?
Because they're China. I mean, if it came out of America, would we let China in? Come look at our stuff?
No, we would release a bunch of data on it, though.
You probably would, yeah. Yeah, China's just different, though, man.
We would be like, yeah, we fucked up. This is how we produce, like, fix this for the future. Like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we probably shouldn't have been creating fucking coronaviruses in our lab and just like walking out the door with them on us and shit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably shouldn't do that next time. Maybe if we want to study our like viruses, maybe we'll like not.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, you need to have that research, but
yeah. But I mean, I don't know. It's not that we shouldn't expect them to be transparent. I suppose I'm not too surprised that they aren't transparent about it. Because they have such
Agreed.
a lockdown on those people. You can't just like let other countries come in and, take a look at all your crap and then keep your citizens under wrap like that, right?
okay, but
You loosen your control, you know.
but every other country gave their fucking records. Every other country said
But China's
how many
different,
deaths
though,
they
isn't
had
it?
every day.
Right.
And
China just lied about it. Like, we're good. We're fine.
yeah, we don't even have a virus here.
You get rid of it. You see us spraying the streets with our hoses? Isn't that crazy? We used to spray the roads.
Right.
Pretty wild. All in all, though, I don't think it was as bad as, like, the Black Death. The Black Death.
Yeah.
Or the Bubonic.
Yeah.
Bubonic? Bubonic.
Well,
Bubonic.
yeah.
Bubonic.
And it's gonna continue for a long time. It's like it's a flu. It's a virus.
It's a virus.
It's gonna hang around.
It's going to be chilling. I hope I don't get it again. Did you get it at all? I don't really know.
I don't know, man. I think I got the Omicron.
Same. I think I got Omicron.
Oh my god, that day after those edibles, man, it's just I've never I literally haven't. I don't get sick really.
Right.
You know, I'll get like a runny nose through the winter a little bit maybe, but that's it. Like I don't get sick, and this was like I could not keep food down either direction, even water.
Oh, that old
I
double
couldn't
blast.
even take like a shot of water. And it was just like everything just completely, it was horrible, dude. And I like all of my joints were like extremely achy.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, oh, it was so miserable. I was trying to like sit there and like even just sitting or even just laying down hurt because like you feel like your body's just like creaking every move you make and like in like weird pressure points, you know what I mean? Like even when you're laying down, you can still feel like it feels like your back is like holding too much weight up and shit still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we can't get comfortable.
Oh my gosh.
That sounds like some Omicron.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That's
Holy
unfortunate.
shit.
Yeah. Until a cookie crumbles sometimes, though.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Omicron.
But I hope I hope I don't get the zebra virus or whatever it is, whatever the variant is next.
Yeah. The zebra virus.
The zonkey.
Well, Tom, give us a simple song, man. So we've decided that we're going to start a new section of the pod. Every podcast, we're going to do at least one simple song. Sometimes we might even do a little campfire session where we do, we might even do a whole set. We'll see where it goes. But Tom's going to start us off with a nice little simple song.
A little simple song. No more war. War is bad. Vladimir Putin. You are bad man.
So put up that white flag.
Put up that white flag.
Just put it up.
Put that flag up, Ukraine.
Put it up.
Just give up and become Russia. Right? Soviet Union again. Right?
The commies.
Yeah. Bring in communism. Your front door. No more war.
No more war.
No more war.
No more war. No more war.
I think we're really going to change the world with that one, Jer.
Daddy Putin, please don't.
Yeah, I just hope I hope Ukraine puts up that white flag and just lets it all hang out.
Says peace, man.
They can start grilling, right?
Everybody just needs to turn around and start grilling.
Yeah.
Wherever you're at, whether you're on the battlefield or you're in downtown Denver or you're out in the mountains.
No, yeah, we shouldn't be grilling. If you're in the city, don't. If you're unhoused in the streets, don't start grilling. They started doing that, man, the other day by the Wendy's.
Really?
Or not the other day.
That sounds awesome. If I was fucking homeless, I'd be trying to grill.
Yeah. But they were just openly. You can't just start grilling on the sidewalks.
Oh, hell yeah, you can't. Dude, you do whatever the hell you want when you're fucking homeless. I saw this dude shooting up fucking heroin the other day. I was like, hell yeah, bro, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Right here on Colfax.
I'll get
Don't
you.
even find a nook.
Dab you up next time, bro. I don't want to disturb you.
Not tonight, man. Just not tonight.
It's a Tuesday.
Might as well run into the middle of the street while you're doing it, dude.
Oh, let's see that. When I was pulling up earlier, there's a guy just standing in between the two cars. You know, it's a one way, two cars one way. You know, he's just standing in the middle of them, just staring at you as you drive. Like, both of us have to like go around him.
Right.
It's like, all right, just sanding in the streets.
Oh, this poor guy walked into the coffee shop this morning while we were there, and he was like, "Hi, I burned my hand really bad. I need to get to the hospital. Do you guys have any work? Is there any way I could work for a little bit, do some dishes or something?" And she was just like,
Totally.
No,
Yeah,
sorry, we
so
don't
many
have any
dishes back
work.
here.
There's like fucking 6 people working in this tiny little coffee shop.
But was he clearly unhoused or weathered? I suppose.
Yeah, he had a big backpack. I mean, his jeans were really clean. I was kind of surprised, but
Oh, maybe he got a fresh pair.
he looked pretty clean, honestly. But yeah,
Denim holds up too.
yeah, true. But not sleeping on fucking icy dirt.
Yeah, if it's a clean ice, the snow pile.
Yeah, I guess if you sleep on the concrete.
But anyways, he didn't get the job.
Didn't get the job. They tried to give him a pack of cookies. He turned down the pack of cookies.
Watching his way.
They tried to give him some water. He turned down the water.
He only wanted work.
He really just wanted work so he could go to the hospital to get his hand fixed because he burned himself on bacon grease. And I was like,
At his last job.
what?
This guy's clearly a liability.
How did you burn yourself with bacon grease if you're homeless, my guy?
Right.
Like,
Heck of a guy.
I mean, I guess you could if you're really fucked up or something and you had like a little single stove thing, a little thing.
No doubt.
I could see it happening, but it's like, what? You burned yourself with bacon grease, you fucking elbow.
Yeah.
If there's a will, there's a way.
There's the bacon. I'll get it a shaking.
Ain't that the truth?
But
Heard it here first, folks.
yeah, so
It's
did
shaking, it's bacon.
they let
and
him
it's
chill
shaking.
or is everyone in the coffee shop just watching him,
Well,
listening?
no, he was just like, all right, well, I gotta catch this bus, so I better get going.
Okay.
And we were all like, and then the girl like ran out and offered him cookies, and he was like, no, I just really, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then we were just like, all right, we gotta go. I don't want to have a full-on 3-hour conversation with this dude and end up fucking taking him to 20 different places.
Yeah. A couple hospitals.
So this is your father, Gerald Runyon? No, not at all.
No. He's my cousin. He's really my uncle, but he's more of a cousin.
He's more of a
He
cousin.
was like a second or third.
Once removed, but we don't talk about that.
In-laws, right?
Yeah.
Elbow in the dock.
Yeah.
He's all yours now.
So, how rich do you think Putin is?
He's probably a billionaire.
Yeah, he's got to be a billionaire.
You can't be a trillionaire, right? Yeah.
I mean, somebody might be. Like one of the Saudis or something like that might be.
Yeah, or the Queen of England, Prince Andrew.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you just don't really know once you've got...
Yeah. When you're royalty.
I don't know why, though. Like, why wouldn't they actually know? Well, because it's a private. So, like, Saudis, like Saudi Aramco is a private company. So that's why that's a little sketchy, because it's like a gas company that's also, like, owned by the Saudis. Like, the government, basically.
I see.
So they don't want to tell you what's going on.
Yeah, but you think they'd have an estimate, though.
But they are a public company now, I think.
That's nice of them. Yeah, I just saw someone got... who the fuck got... Oh, Phil Mickelson got canceled. He's getting canceled today, I think. Sponsors are dropping him.
Can we watch it live? Can we...
Yeah, we should pull that up, actually.
Can we stream Phil Mickelson getting canceled?
It's a hot topic. It might be a good timing, 4 days from now, people might be over the Russia thing. Be like, oh, yeah, fucking Phil got canceled.
Fucking Phil.
Fuck.
Damn it, Phil.
The best left-hander the golfing's ever seen. No, I think he's getting canceled due to, I want to say, because of the Saudis. He spoke against the Saudi family.
Oh, shit.
He said they murdered the journalists.
Oh, shit.
And that golf shouldn't be joining into the Saudi Arabian fucking country.
Way to go, Phil.
Yeah, shut up, Phil. He might have said some other weird shit. I don't know. I thought it was justified, I thought I was in support of Phil at this time. I could be wrong. You never know how things go, but I'm pretty sure he spoke up against these people, these princes, these princesses, whatever they are. Do they have a king, or are they just princes?
I think they're princes.
Fuck your king, fuck your emperor. I don't know. There's probably a lot of nice people in Saudi Arabia. I'd like to go there one day. We're probably going to get on a list now. You're like, yep, Tom and Jerry pod? No. You're not allowed in. Especially with our dual passport.
I don't know if I really want to go to Saudi Arabia anyway.
Yeah, I'd rather go to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi?
Or Qatar.
Qatar. Qatar.
I think it's Qatar.
You think it's Qatar?
I'm pretty sure it's Qatar.
I've never actually heard Qatar. But I actually know a girl that's from Qatar. She said Qatar, I think.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
You shouldn't say Qatar.
Maybe she said Qatar.
Good.
Maybe she said Qatar.
Pretty sure it's Qatar.
Qatar. Yeah, her little thing was fucking rich as hell. She was kind of hot. Shout out if you're out there.
What's her name? Qatar?
I don't know. Saw her at a bar one time, though, and she was totally, like, flirting with me, and I was like, well, shit.
Yeah.
Professor. But, like, professor life, dude, it's like you're nothing for, like, 15 years, and then you, like, finally have just, like, a chill job.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Do some teaching.
Somewhat.
Yeah, that's what I always wonder about Jordan Peterson, what he was like in like the 30 or 40 year career he had before, like writing books, like just like talking to kids about Pinocchio, real hardcore. You have to save your father from the whale. Kids are like, holy shit, who is this guy? Like, whoa!
Can you believe Pinocchio?
Mom, I took this class. I think what's Dad doing? Is he all right? I gotta save him.
Yeah. I mean, his lectures are wild. I mean, he was like that.
I know, yeah.
That shit's crazy.
Did you ever, like, see him and he, like, looks into their eyes?
Yeah.
I would be like, oh, my God.
Right? God. The only way for you to succeed. Yeah.
But did you ever have any, like, particularly enthralling professors like that?
Professors?
In college? College. I didn't go to college, so.
Yeah.
I went to nurses school, it's a Clover school.
Yeah, I had a couple of really, really awesome professors. I mean, I think everybody loved our like psychology professor. just like the big ass class we had. She was super cool. And then I had this science fucking professor that was super awesome. It was like biology or something.
That's cool.
Who else? Oh, Dr. Widener. She was dope. She's from Texas.
Word.
And she
have an accent?
a little bit, but not really anymore. She's been here for a while. Been up in Kent for a while.
She got that Ken accent.
Can't.
I think that might have
Alex has got it.
Oh yeah, she does. Akron. I'm Akron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Nice. Would you rather go to Singapore or Madagascar?
I don't know anything about Madagascar.
Okay, all right. New one.
Is that just jungle?
I think so. They got
Like island jungle?
lemurs. I think they got hit with I think there was like a little mini tsunami or something back in the couple months back.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that? Yeah. I think I got nailed. The Madagascarians.
Yeah.
The Madagascans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you rather go? How about Fiji? You know anything about Fiji?
Fiji would be awesome.
All right, Fiji or Hawaii?
Probably Fiji.
I'd probably go Fiji too.
But what's bigger?
But you could never go to Hawaii.
Fiji's
though.
just one island, right?
You got to choose one. You can't go to the other for the rest of your life.
Okay.
Hawaii, Fiji.
Probably.
Probably Hawaii.
I'd probably Hawaii. Yeah, honestly.
But I'd like to go to Fiji. I don't really know much about Fiji, just that it's cool.
Yeah, if I could go to Thailand for the rest of my life, I'd go there.
Thailand?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's some good food. They have that coconut curry that's green, right?
Mm-hmm.
So good. That's delicious. Right over there. Shout out to, what was it? Fanatic? That was not.
No, there's that, but there's also, it's called,
Thai explosion or something.
it's just like small Thai or something.
City Thai.
City Thai.
She Thai.
City Thai.
Wait, I'm Googling it.
Wait,
I'll give her a
what's
proper
the deal
shout
with this
out.
canceling?
The only time I've ever.
What should I look up to find a live
It's Tasty Thai. Shout out Tasty Thai.
Tasty Thai? Who's getting canceled? Phil Mickelson.
Phil Mickelson. Yeah, they like to come for the golfers, man. They canceled Tiger Woods for what? What did they cancel Tiger Woods for? You remember? Banging whores, right?
Yeah,
He
not
was
really
banging whores.
Not totally cancelable, but he was banging whores
A lot of whores.
behind his wife.
Yeah.
Which
Are
is
we going to
pretty fucked.
cancel him for it?
I don't understand canceling him for it, but
So the same thing happened to the Patriots guy. The owner, Robert Kraft. Old man Jenkins running
Mr.
the Patriots.
Kraft, yeah.
Got canceled. His might have been a little worse. He might have been like coaxing some masseuses into,
Yeah,
tugging on his
him.
wang or something. But I think he was just banging whores. Banging
Yeah.
whores.
I mean, if you're just an old dude,
So I'm saying, and they made him sell his football team for that.
damn.
Whoever they is, but he sold his football team as a result. Should you lose your football team if your
If you're just
dad
banging whores?
wants you want to be president?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of the like Epstein thing. Like, should you lose your island if you're banging babies?
Well, yeah, that's different. That's different. I'm saying,
Is it really, though?
Of age.
No, it's
Of
very
age.
much different. Yeah.
Yes.
But
But
I don't really see a problem, but
what's the difference between like an 18 and 19-year-old prostitute? And, it's like, that's even pretty young. It
okay,
seems.
so
I
here's
feel like that, I could see why the argument could be made to not want prostitution to be done, especially in those
Yeah.
mysterious manners. But
yeah, and you
Maybe
just
the
don't want
age should
that
be,
for
like,
your
way older.
organization. I mean, I get that, like canceling him. That I get him like selling it. I honestly kind of get that. It's like you as an organization don't want that as your face. I understand that. I don't understand like canceling the dude for that. It's like, I like it, okay, that's just him. Like it's like his lifestyle. I don't know, like whatever.
But if you're married, it's different.
If you're married, I'd say it's a little different because that's an actual legal.
This is true.
That's actually a legal thing to the government that you're saying like I'll be trustworthy to this person.
That implies not banging.
Well, unless that's part of the like thing that both of you are understanding, but most people understand that the banging is not part of it.
Yes. Well, she didn't say I explicitly couldn't bang all these words. Yeah. All right, so fair.
Unless
all right,
you're Bill Clinton and you could just fucking bang hoes, but
I suppose so. So you said it's reasonable for Nike to drop Tiger Woods for banging whores.
Because that's his job is to be a public figure.
You're right.
Like they're paying
totally
him to be a fucking figure.
A fucker, a public fucker.
A fucking figure.
A model for all men out there.
Yes.
How do you make a marriage work? Cheat. Cheat.
But
bang the hers.
They're paying him to be a public figure, to wear their clothes and to be what Nike sees as a person.
Agreed.
Moralistically in every way.
Yes.
So I understand that. I get that. But personally, I don't understand attacking him. It's like, whatever. He made a wrong decision. Fuck him.
Yeah.
He cheated on his wife. I don't think the whole world should fucking call Lance Armstrong a one nut fuck. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well,
he cheated.
He did cheat.
He's more cancelable than Tiger.
He's definitely more cancelable.
Cheated.
Yeah. So
that's
he should
way
get it.
worse.
He should get it.
And they didn't come after him. Well, he lost all his shit, didn't he? He was disowned.
Yeah, he lost it all.
Well, he didn't lose it all. He's probably a billionaire, just like Tiger Woods. But
well, yeah, he's got money, but he lost all of his accomplishments.
Yeah, he was the best cheater though, because they were all cheating essentially.
Yeah, true.
Which is, I guess,
something.
And he only did it with one testicle, but that might have helped him on that bicycle seat. Don't you think that might be to your advantage?
I think just fucking whacking the whole situation off would probably be best.
Yeah, just tugging it. Just jamming roids up into your thigh.
That is the most uncomfortable thing, being on a bike for more than 10 miles.
Yeah, it's kind of that's the one downside of the bicycling thing.
Yeah, you need a fucking cloud pillow seat.
And I don't know about you, I don't know if this is too MI or anything, but I got a pretty big taint, I got a strong taint. So it's fighting.
You're saying your taint does most of the lifting?
It's just there's a lot of force going in there,
Yeah.
And just pressing on all your most delicate regions down there are very
well, your taint shouldn't really be taking much pressure.
You're not sitting on your taint?
You shouldn't really be sitting on your taint.
That seat's right on your taint. That's full taint. Look at that seat over there.
Not really be sitting on your taint.
That's what I'm saying. That's full taint. You're sitting on your butt cheeks?
No, you're sitting on the two bones.
Yeah.
You put those two bones right there on the wide part of the seat, and it holds you up. You shouldn't be sitting on your taint.
I'm saying my taint's definitely taking all the most of the pressure, though.
Well, then you need one of those seats that's taintless.
I think so. A little taint slot.
You need
they do make those.
The taintless suite, yeah.
Maybe a little
Some of them they're literally just two little pads for your bones, which is what you should use. You should put all of your pressure right on those two little bones right there.
That's what I'm saying. The issue is there. I think maybe I should invest in one of those.
Yeah, you need a little more plateau for that booty.
Yeah.
You need something to...
Because I got no butt cheeks back there. It's just pure bone.
Up, yeah.
Only nothing but bone. Bad.
Man, manly man.
But yeah, I like that's a nice bicycle. My bicycle like that got stolen. Shout out to whoever stole my wonderful bike. Paid like $800 on Craigslist for it.
Damn.
Bought it off a French dude. He put all the cool stuff on it.
Damn.
It was like all ready to roll.
That sucks.
They took it. You can go so fast on
I
those
bought
bikes.
that thing from some dude in Akron for $50. It was lime green, so I painted it red. And it's decent. Half the time when I'm going over like 10 miles an hour, I feel like I'm going to just like, the whole thing's just going to fall apart on me. But other than that, I like it a lot. It's really fast. And I sit super high, so it's like the ergonomics of like pushing forward is really nice because you're like pushing down and back rather than like, I've always had bikes that were way too small for me, and you're like, you can tell it's just fucking up your knees because you're just like pushing like down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like down and forward, but you're like going this. It just doesn't make any sense, you know? Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah. And that's at a proper lengthwise, and you can extend your back.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a hunched over Osimoto the whole time. Just a
It
scared
is
cat.
quite a fucking back workout, though, because that thing, you're like literally, you have to hold yourself up the whole time because it's like your butt is so high that like your back leaned over is like that, you know, it's like 20 degrees.
Right. But you can flatten it, so it's a little better to. It's a lot easier to lock the back when you're
In that position, yeah.
leaned forward, and you don't have to hunch. You don't have to be the scared cat position.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
you
I'm
suffered.
looking to,
How tall are you? 6'4"?
yeah, coming on 6'5".
Okay, I'm like 6, coming on 1, I think.
Nice.
Shout out 6 foot gang. 6 foot gang.
Yeah. It's honestly pretty fucking hard being really tall.
Yeah, that extra 4
It's
inches
pretty
would be too
shitty,
much.
dude.
Yeah.
Especially for bikes. They're so much more expensive if you have to get like that XL. Because one, bikes are really hard to get right now. Mm-hmm. But I do want to get more into biking this summer.
Gonna get into biking, yeah.
So if anybody wants to start a little mountain biking crew, let's do it.
A posse.
Out here in Denver.
It's cool to start a posse.
Yeah.
You know, play some games of marbles or something with the fellow gangs around.
Yeah.
Bike gangs.
That'd be cool. I mean, it'd be cool to like have people that would want to hang, you know, just like random listeners that like also live in Denver.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty wild.
that'd be pretty cool. They spread
And
the
you could
word.
just like go for hikes and shit. I'd be all for that.
Yeah, be like, we're meeting up here Tuesday.
Welcome to the cult.
That would actually be a good way to spread the pod.
True.
Otherwise,
True events.
you know, we could go like, hey, we're meeting up. And,
We're doing a 10K today.
Tom and Jerry 10K.
Tom and
Free
Jerry
entry.
10K. And we just talk through speakers the whole time.
We're just like
We're just like, keep going, keep going. We're not like excited at all. We're just like podcasting. Chill.
yeah, we're like here. Yeah, we're not running it. No, hell no.
10K. Woo.
That's like 6 miles, I think. Jesus Christ.
On a trail. What?
No.
No, I would love to put on a race, honestly.
The first annual Tom and Jerry 10K. We could also just do like hiking meetups, maybe like paddleboarding ones. I think I'm gonna get a paddleboard this summer. Do some paddleboarding.
Nice. You want to go into one of those blow up ones?
I was wondering what to do. I mean, the blow
That's
up would
probably
be-
the way to go.
Yeah, I could put it on my car, McYar.
It's just where do you store it?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to find a place for a big ass 14-foot thing.
I mean, man, you know, I grew up in South Cali, so I'm used to
You
having
just put it out on the back deck.
What's that? Yeah, it'd be pretty big. You can probably leave it in outside.
Yeah, but you really don't want to.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
I mean, especially like look at outside right now. It's like been 10 degrees for the past 3 days. I'm sure that's not good for a fucking surfboard.
I don't know. I bet you could put it in. You could lean it up. We have some tall ceilings here.
I don't know, man.
I think so.
I mean, the bike is pushing it.
But it's vertical space. Look at all that wasted space up there. Nothing.
Yeah, but it looks fucking crazy if you waste that space with like a fucking kayak or some bullshit.
A little paddleboard.
You know how crazy this space.
A kayak.
You know how crazy and not cozy this space would be if it was.
I think you could weasel a paddleboard in here.
Nah.
Don't doubt it.
Maybe one of the corners, yeah.
I think it'd be cooler. I think I'd get more respect out there on the water.
Check out my apartment.
You like this paddleboard? Yeah, it's not a blow up over here like Jerry's.
Look at this guy over here blowing up his fucking board.
You almost ready there, Jer? Out of breath there, bud? Huh? Yeah.
And I'll be like, no, my lungs are stronger because of it.
You'll see.
I'll be like, see you out there on the water all the way across the pond. Yeah, man. Well, I'm sorry for Phil Mickelson.
Yeah,
I'm sorry that he has to...
Did we see why? Do we have a little news conference or anything? A little audio that we could add?
He's a superstar.
Sponsorship machine.
Making $40 million a year in endorsements.
You know about the triaxial carbon crown, right?
But this morning, the six-time major champion has lost key sponsors KPMG and Amstel Light, following incendiary comments he made in favor of a golf tour backed by Saudi Arabia's Sovereign Wealth Fund. In a piece posted on the Fire Pit Collective, the World Golf Hall of Famer told journalist Alan Shipnuck, the author of an upcoming unauthorized biography of Mickelson, that he would support the new league even though the Saudis are scary to get involved with. We know they killed Khashoggi and have a horrible record on human rights.
Jeez.
People over there for being gay. Knowing this, why would I even consider it?
Oh my
Because this is a
gosh.
once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to reshape how the PGA Tour operates. I'm not sure I even want it to succeed, but just the idea of it is allowing us to get things done with the PGA Tour.
Wait,
Several
I'm
PGA
so
stars,
confused.
including Rory McIlroy,
Wow, that's pretty intense, man.
Wait, so he was like, in spite of all these things, in spite of the murdering of gay people and the human rights atrocities and the murdering of that journalist, Jamal, or whatever his name is, he says, in spite of all that, we're going to go there anyways. Is that what he's saying?
I think. Let me just read it here. For all those just listening.
But he called them scary motherfuckers, I think.
That's wild. They're scary to get involved with. We know they kill Khashoggi and have a horrible record on human rights. They execute people over there for being gay. Knowing this, why would I? Because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to reshape how the PGA Tour operates. I'm not sure I even want it to succeed. But just the idea of it allowing us to get things done with the PGA Tour.
Well, that's not very helpful.
No.
So he's in favor of it, of going over to...
No, I think he's saying, why would I go over there?
I'm saying, why is it getting canceled though? I think he said he was like saying, like, in spite of all that, I'm still going to
be part of the tour.
Yeah.
Or the whatever.
Yeah. So
he was hating on it, but he's like, well, I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, I guess so. But
So
he called them scary
maybe that's
motherfuckers
why.
though. Maybe he's getting canceled because he called them scary motherfuckers.
I mean, that's pretty rude what he said. If you're planning on going and collecting a bunch of money from them,
I'm saying.
maybe don't like call him some racist shit.
It wasn't racist.
I guess
though.
it wasn't racist. It was just like,
It was racist.
well, kind of, because it was about their culture. It was like them.
I guess.
I know they killed Khashoggi and shit, so it's like, I guess it's country pride, not culture.
Yeah.
Anyway, Phil's under fire over here. for
Feels
anybody.
under fire. Yet again. For his hot takes.
Also, I just wanted to let everybody know, the stock market was down,
Uh-oh.
and then it was down even more, and now it had a couple nice days, so we're thinking we might have a nice little bounce here.
All right, let's see. So at the very beginning of this podcast, I invested a whopping $10.
$10. Tom, now's a good time, man. You should really think about doubling down.
I am currently at $7.74.
I'm
Haven't
telling you,
made
man.
my money back
I'm
since
telling you, man, you should really think about doubling
January.
down.
But if I had listened to you at all in this whole stretch, I would have lost money. I would have been out more money.
Yeah, everybody's out money right now because the stock market's down, dude.
Well, that's not good. It got down to $6.
Nobody's up when the stock market's down, dude. Unless you're shorting the market like Peter Thiel.
Wow. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Wow. Look at that.
I'm sorry, man. I should have told you to wait.
That's all right. I didn't.
I
even
told
ask
you.
I didn't
told
take-
you not investment advice.
Don't listen to me, man. Telling you not to listen to me. But
I'm gonna tell you to buy it, but I'm not gonna tell you to listen to me.
I feel like maybe inflation's up.
Inflation's way up.
It's been going up.
Oh, it's skyrocketed.
I feel like I've finally seen it at the grocery store a little bit. Seen things going up like 50 cents or
Starting
so.
to be all over the place, man. Chipotle, fucking.
Yeah, how much is
all
Chipotle
over.
now?
It's like $9.25 or something.
For a veggie bowl?
Yeah.
What? $9.25. That's still not all that unreasonable.
Yeah, that could just be the city thing too.
I guess we're gonna have to move to Albuquerque. I'm moving to Albuquerque. Yeah, I don't think we shout out to Albuquerque on the Sun. The Sun. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Maybe that's the move. Albuquerque days.
Oh, I don't think they get that much.
Albuquerque?
Yeah, the Albuquerque.
Let's see what they
I
got.
think it's less.
University of Mexico. With 310 days of sunshine every year, there's never been a better time to check out the University of New Mexico.
Albuquerque or Santa Fe?
Oh, shit. Where's the University of New Mexico?
I think it's in Santa Fe.
Fuck. Albuquerque. Albuquerque.
Okay.
They could be lying. Hold on.
Albuquerque. No, that sounds right.
Let's get a second opinion. Second opinion.
Also, I have the CPI inflation data
Okay, hit me with it.
where it's 7.5% year over year right now.
7%. So how much of it has gone up in the last year?
It was so in May 2020,
All right.
it was at 0.1%.
Dang.
Actually, normal for that whole year was like 1%, basically. Normal's like 1% per year. Basically, they try to keep it below 2%.
And it's gone up 7?
Inflation each year. It's gone up 7.5%, and it does not look like it's stopping.
When oh, my phone died.
Oh, you can do it by category too. Food. Oh, food's starting to get crazy now, too.
That's where I'm feeling the effects.
Yeah. So food at home is up 7.4% just in the past like 6 months.
Wow. 7%.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Energy is way up, electricity. Holy shit. Yeah, electricity's like just skyrocketing right now.
It's no good.
Apparel way up. Kind of coming down. Shelter. Must be housing. Pretty crazy. Gasoline. Yeah, let's see the gas. Oh, I thought gas was going to go through the roof when the war shit started.
Oh, yeah.
It kind of did, but it's kind of coming back down. All right. So, yeah, folks, we got really high inflation.
No good.
And well, let's just hope the CPI starts to inflect downward, and then we'll have a little more hope for the stock market. But the S&P's looking good. Just had a nice bounce.
Bounce back up.
Nice bounce. We actually just had one of the craziest days in the stock market.
Today?
Not today. Today's Saturday. The stock market's not actually open on Saturdays.
Would it be better if it was?
I don't think so.
No, we need the
For
break.
my mental health, I think it'd be best. I think it's best that there's weekends.
You wake up on a Saturday, just, peace. Peace.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah.
It's good for everyone. Juno almost scared me. Sorry, go.
Yeah. But yeah, man, the market literally went from let's just check it out real quick. So the SPY
The SPY.
The SPY started down.
Juno, can I get an interview?
Juno, we need to know.
Can I get a quick comment on the Ukrainian-Russo conflict?
But yeah, man. So the SPY's got a nice bounce to it. So we're looking good, man. Might just bounce around here.
All right, Juno, who put you up here? Jesus.
Kitty sacrifice. All right, man. So,
But, the Elden Ring came out. I think that's probably what bumped it up.
we talked about your Tesla shares, your 0.00001 Tesla shares.
Yeah, it looks like it's recovering a bit.
Oh, I wanted to kind of talk about this. So, let me start off with what is a good news source? And where do you actually find good content? Because I've been trying to up my game with where I get my content, and I just what I look at, and trying to be more selective with what I actually want and what I need, and not what I want or not what people are going to give to me. So I'm trying to kind of figure out what is the best place and how do you find it,
For current affairs.
Current affairs, yeah. Because a lot of times I'll go on Reddit or something just to look for a forum. A lot of times they don't really have it.
Yeah.
Because forums are super helpful, because a lot of times somebody will just tell you the whole fucking thing outright,
From both sides.
Yeah. But But yeah, a lot of times I can't find that. So it's like, where do you find just even the initial like news and stuff? Because like a lot of times, even like I've tried a lot of different like even like AP and stuff, and it's just like so much bullshit I don't care about that I just like stop checking it because it's like, you know.
Yeah, so much.
Yeah.
Have you watched the people that are on Joe Rogan, the Crystal Ball? I think her name's Crystal Ball. And Sagar, I think.
I don't
Sagar.
remember.
Like the Indian dude with the chick. They have like a new show. It's pretty
Oh wait, are they Breaking Points or whatever?
yeah, Breaking Points.
I
Yeah.
really want to check that show out. I need to.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one, I'd say. Yeah. I used to listen to more of it than I do now.
Yeah.
I usually just don't like really care too much about current events. Like,
Yeah.
I guess. Ever since COVID, well, not COVID, just this last batch of COVID with the holidays, I think I've ever just kind of been falling off listening to informative things, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's like, here we go, another variant, you know, fucking,
Yeah.
And it's winter, so it's like, fuck it, but
I think we're gonna start doing more live streams though,
yeah.
and I think we're gonna start live streaming current events.
Yeah, from Denver, live from the sewer.
Live.
Why are you
from
homeless?
The sewer.
Why do you poop right here on the sidewalk?
And we will put most of that on our. We'll put that on our YouTube page.
Yeah.
And
Once that gets up and running, and then we should be able to chat with people there, I think, maybe even.
yeah, and we'll continue the podcast, but maybe we'll add a little bit more. We'll add a little bit of reading hour, and we'll watch documentaries together.
Yeah, that'd be nice. We could do that over live stream, couldn't we? Skype,
Yeah,
Zoom.
yeah, definitely.
We could watch like, documentaries, I guess, on aliens.
Yeah, if it's a free YouTube documentary, then it's like, I think it's free copyrights. And I think like any like we could do like current event, like Biden giving speeches and things like that,
True.
you know.
Yeah.
So the Ohio Valley Region Volleyball Championships,
2018.
did you date the champion, or were you actually the champion and then you had a sex change later on in life?
Yeah, so I had a sex change,
No way,
played to
man.
play volleyball, and then I sex changed back
Wow.
because
It's easier.
easier to be a dude
Yeah.
pretty much every way.
Yeah.
What are you going to say?
I'm a dude in a woman's world. It's going to be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't feel weird about that at all? Like morally, you don't feel that's,
About being a dude?
you don't feel that's kind of taking advantage of the fact that they're young women and they're maybe not as strong as a man that changes to a woman and then back to a man would be.
Yeah, especially because they let me play when I was 26.
Yeah.
I also identified it as a high schooler,
Wow.
so they had to let me in and play. Wow. Right? That's what, no one had ever thought of that.
Damn. I bet you broke so many records.
Dude, I broke so many noses, dude. Spiking that thing down, dude. Girls with concussions, man. Their moms were crying. Their dads were like, who the fuck's this kid, man? Who's this dude? And once they said dude, man, we're like, get him out. He's canceling. And then they'd pull him out. You know, the security would have to take him out.
It's they,
And
man.
then we'd all tweet about it. And then you get canceled in the public opinion.
Yeah,
Court of
man.
public opinion. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell of a season. We went undefeated.
Wow. Way to go.
I was the captain. Go figure. But, yeah. No, I got this shirt at Goodwill.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you weren't actually the coach.
No.
You weren't actually.
Volleyball. Come on. Volleyball is what you play at the beach.
You want to know something? I've wanted to play volleyball my entire life,
But you're a dude.
but I'm a dude.
You're a guy.
And you know what?
What?
In America, dudes don't play volleyball unless you live
Yes.
in a big city
Yes.
and you got a fucking rich ass high school.
Yes. Yet another thing that us
Bullshit.
as men have to suffer through in this bullshit world. I mean, society's just set up against us in every way, essentially. Oh, you're not allowed to play volleyball? Or you want to play volleyball, huh? Well, how about football, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe
Why
that's
don't
a
you
little
go
more
play
your
football?
speed, bud.
Yeah. Well, what do you do when they don't offer football? What do you do? How about soccer, buddy?
Soccer?
Why don't you go play soccer? We can't afford uniforms for football, so why don't you just go play soccer? Why don't you just go kick the ball around a little bit, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's just go play fucking football. Cross country, though, that's the cheapest sport for them.
True. Even the uniforms themselves
Oh,
were super
yeah.
thin.
Keep a bunch of nerds
The shorts
happy
this
with fucking cross country, yeah. Keep all the band nerds out of trouble. Keep
Yeah.
them a little less loud.
They should just make everybody play cross country.
Honestly.
Everything would be better off.
Honestly,
They'd
you
be the
either
best
have to do
school.
track or cross country.
Yeah.
You have
actually
to.
just cross country.
The whole school's just running around the school like every day for practice.
They should. That's
It's
what
like
I would do if I
fucking
was principal. I'd be
1,000
like,
people.
come on, everybody's doing a lap.
Right?
We're getting sweaty. Let's go. We're doing
Right.
a lap. I don't care if it's 10 degrees. Doing a lap. We can do a lap.
Exactly.
One lap around the school.
I mean, that's like pretty much what gym class is, and gym class is like the most necessary thing. Recess, most necessary thing. If there's no recess, little kids would literally just like fucking poof into midair.
Right.
Like they would literally just fucking evaporate.
And they take it away right as you're hitting puberty. It's like, come on.
That's when I need it, man. Now all I have is study hall, and I gotta sit there and be quiet for my fucking recess.
Right. It's like, come on. Study all. Math. I liked math. But
Yeah, certain math. I like geometry and like the fun maths, but not.
trigonometry.
I did not like the fucking
Calculus.
letter math.
Algebra.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think the children just need some exercise. I think we all just need more exercise, don't we? It's cold though.
It's really the truth. Dude, it's not even cold. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, these
There's snow out
motherfuckers, we're in Cleveland. Cleveland. 150 days of sun a year.
Yeah,
It's so cold. I can't run during the winter.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Is the sun
my
even out
dude
there?
Edward Runyon's out there fucking 2 miles a day every single day.
Who's that, your dad?
And then we're out here, yes. It's like fucking 50 degrees and sunny. We're like, "Oh, it's too cold to run. There's snow out there."
There's homeless poo on the streets out there.
How dare you?
Let's see what the temp. Oh, my phone died. It's not 50.
Probably like 40.
That's cold.
It's probably like 40. With sun, man, that's fucking...
Is it sun? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's sunny out there.
That's heaven, dude. I bet it feels super nice out there. You're the one that was out there, not me.
Yeah, I should.
How was it?
Yeah, we should get. Yeah, I walked here without a coat, so
Yeah. We can do a little mobile pod.
yeah. Yeah, we should get some USB mics.
Why? I only have 2 USBs, my guy.
That's all we need.
Did you know?
mics.
Did you know that the M1 Pro Mac Airs? Well, now they don't. Or no, I think they still do. The Pros have more. Only have 2 USBs. Pretty unfortunate.
Only 2 USB-Cs
Yes, sir.
and a charging port, or that's one
No.
of the charging ports.
That's one of the charging ports.
It's a lot of bullshit. So wait, is that a MacBook Air?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't think I want to buy that from you, bruv. Yeah, you should just hold on to that for life. That thing will work forever, dude. You'd just be like, I mean, it's so thin. You're the most powerful thing in the world right there. Slip it in. Slip it in your backpack. Yeah. Along with your phone and your Apple Watch.
Yeah, but it's like so thin that you have to put a case on it.
This is true. This is a nice silicone here. Or not, it's a nice hard one. Yeah, that's still not bad, though. You get a nice leather one. You can look like very nice. I'd probably go bare, though, and break it. I feel like I'd sit on it.
Yeah, but I travel a lot, so it's like it's worth it to just try and get a little extra protection. I just get scared about like putting in my backpack and then like a shoe is just like pressing into it,
Right.
like in the middle of it, and it just bends in half or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the main reason I wanted the plastic, was to give it a little more
Malleability.
Yeah, a little more malleability.
Mallardability.
Mallard bills.
That's a nice rock.
Yeah. I brought Hannah back another one of these. It's in the kitchen right there.
What is it?
It's a cactus. It's an ocotillo, or not ocotillo. I don't know. It's a cactus. Bone.
You just found it on the ground.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Look at that.
Well, do you have another simple song?
Let's try what we got. There's homeless pooping in the streets. Sticking needles in their arms, but they're not doing anyone no harm. Other than themselves. Other than themselves. And if you wanna kill yourself in the middle of the street, I think you should be able to. What do you think, Jared?
I think if you wanna die, die free.
Die free.
If you wanna die, die in the street.
In the street. Dying in the street.
Dying in the street.
Dying in the street.
Dying in the street.
Dying in the street.
Dying in the street.
You and me.
You and me.
Just dying in the street. With needles in our arms. Not doing no harm. Beautiful. That's nice. I think they heard us out there.
Yeah.
think
We're
they
just
heard
really
us.
making their day.
Yeah.
Do you think you could do a 30-day no jerk off challenge right now?
Right. 30 days right now? Do it right now. Do it.
After your song.
I'll do it right. Wait, what's the day today? 26th? Yeah. I'll make it till May 3rd. No jerk off challenge.
May 3rd.
Right before May the 4th, obviously. May the 4th.
That's bold.
I have to blast one off to Princess Leia. You know,
Gotcha.
to watch the Star Wars movies. Or Princess Amidala, whatever her name is.
Yeah. Princess Amidala.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She's all right, I guess. She's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'll stick to Leia.
Yeah, May 3rd, bruv. I'll say it right now, and I'm not beating off
So
to May,
you
bruv.
think so?
And I think I'm already like 4 or 5 days in, or May
Nice,
3,
man.
I think.
Nice.
Who knows? I could have done it this morning.
I'm at like 5,000 days right now.
Yeah, you
Been
have a
going pretty
girlfriend now. It
strong.
doesn't count. You got a girlfriend. It doesn't count. And a cat.
Yeah, Juno's,
So it doesn't-
Juno's a big help, trust me.
Juno. Ah, Juno. Have you seen on Twitter where it's like he, they of the week?
What?
You know what, like, you know how the pronouns like he, they? Or sometimes it'd be like she.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't.
So it's like, they'll be like he, they, and it'll be like the plastic, like, sandbox turtle. It's just kind of a funny joke. It'd be like he, they. Those are its pronouns.
Gotcha.
Those are Juno's.
Gotcha.
He's a he,
He's a
they.
heathen.
Huh, Juno.
Also a heathen.
He's a heathen. A he, they.
Except when he's cute and in potato mode. Ow.
Yeah, he's kind of a fuck. All ginger cats are kind of like little shits like him. As far as ginger cats go, he's all right.
He just like enjoys biting. Ow.
Yes.
Ow.
He loves the flesh.
Please do not report me.
Yeah.
I don't need 911 called.
CPS, Cat Protective Services.
Cat Protective Services.
Sir, we heard on the podcast that you were fucking your cat.
With your hand?
You misgendered your cat?
All right. So, do you think that it's detrimental to your health, to your mental health, to be staring at Jessica Adams every day?
Who's Jessica Adams?
I don't know. Just sounds like somebody.
Just beautiful women in their essentially naked bodies.
Yeah.
Essentially or not essentially.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think that's bad for men's mental health?
Is pornography bad?
Yeah.
Without a doubt. I think pornography is probably worse than definitely worse than weed.
Yeah.
On the developing mind, and just the sheer amount of porn that the internet's like 70% porn.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? In some like facet, it's like sexualized. You know.
Yeah.
And especially you can keep your kids away from boozing too much or smoking too much clover. But,
yeah.
like
you really can't keep him from his junk.
not from the porn, the hub. I just think it's bad. I'm not necessarily whacking it. Whacking it's probably pretty bad. You can't just like wake up in the morning and pound one off.
Agreed.
You like lose your whole spirit of the day.
That's debatable. But
I mean, it's one thing if you bang like a woman. That's like, you feel strong, like tightness. You're like, let me go get more women.
unbreakable.
Look at me. Chances are good.
I'm Putin.
You're like Vladimir Putin on a tall day.
Yeah. On a day when I'm not invading.
But, yeah, you can't just wake up in like in the darkness at 5 a.m. and crank one out. I think you should at least, wait till afternoon. Wait till the sun has gone over.
At least get your
full.
Olive Garden, all you can eat
Yeah.
first.
Digest through that massive amount of Olive Garden. That's so good. We should do that again.
You want to? Let's go right now.
Is it time?
Ah, it's 3:30.
Fuck.
And it's the weekend, but they got it all the time. We could just go.
But when is it $8?
It's $8 Monday through Friday.
11
to 3.
That's a good window. I would do that. I should just do that every day.
Right?
What am I doing?
Right?
I could just eat Olive Garden every
Right?
day.
That's way cheaper than anything you're going to get, like, that you make at home or anything. Even your fucking cheese blocks, I don't think are that cheap.
Right. No.
Not sustainably,
No, and especially if you go in.
I need to tell you,
Talk to me. Be talking cheese?
we're talking cheese, and I just want to say, I kind of talked. I didn't really talk shit on it, but I was kind of talking shit on just the idea of it. But
Cheese?
that cheese is great. What is the brand you get?
It's somewhere in
Washington or Utah? Washington.
Utah.
I
Here,
thought
a
it was
picture. It
Washington.
comes from Utah, I believe.
I'll get it. I'll just get it.
You got some? What? We've got 5 pounds of cheese. Colby Jack or cheddar? Dun, 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 dun. Damn. Was it Cash Valley? That's what it is. Oh, that's not the 5-pounder. That's not the 5-pounder. Oh. Jerry, did you see?
I don't have enough time here to live the 5-pounder, but
You take it with you on the plane. I tried to buy one back home. They didn't have it.
the Cache
Fuck you,
Valley
Portland
Shark
Walmart.
is
The
good.
hellhole. That horrible place. I go to
Cache
Aldi's
Valley
every day.
Sharp. You ever fuck with it, bro?
Let's get
You
some
always
chill.
fuck with the Kobe.
Oh, is that sharp? Or is it medium?
Sharp.
What? Yeah, they don't sell that in the 5-pounder. Look at
Yeah, the sharp is good, my guy.
All right. Now that's some cheese. Dude, it's just... Cheese is just the perfect mix between all things, I think. Greatest food. I'll say greatest food, cheese.
Yes. And I like to think that it all goes right to my butt.
Yeah, not the case
It
for
doesn't.
me.
It doesn't.
That's just been all going straight to my balls.
Nowhere else. Not even possible. Also, by the way,
Oh my god.
to everybody out there listening that hears a small whistle in the background, it's not my child. I don't have a child that's learning how to whistle. We're not constantly brewing tea.
No. But that might be a bad idea.
That's actually a pretty good idea. But it's none of those things. It's actually the radiator heat we have here in this old building here in Denver. So
Yeah. It's spouting off.
just be aware.
Yeah, I wonder if that, like, they have... You wouldn't even use your heat in Phoenix. No, you might.
Yeah, you probably do. In Tucson, it got cold as shit. Because in the desert, it gets cold as hell at night. Juno, what do you say? Cheese.
Cheese break, everyone. We encourage you to go to your fridge and get a little bit of cheese. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, man. Cache Valley Creamery. Sharp cheddar cheese. Real cheese. From a good place.
From a good place. That's what sells me. I'm like, oh, it's from a good place.
It's from a good
It says
place.
it right there.
Well, what sells me to tell me it's a good cheese, I mean, it tastes good, but it actually breaks like cheese.
Yeah.
None of the cheap cheeses like break. They're just creamy, you know?
Right. And you would think there'd be less weight with like a drier cheese, you know? Maybe not necessarily.
Yeah.
But to get that stuff out.
True.
So good, man.
Yeah, man. Anybody out there, please enjoy Cache Valley Creamery sharp cheddar cheese with us. Juno, you're not one of them. All right. Thank you guys if you've made it to this point. We really enjoy feedback. If you'd like to let us know of anything, comments, questions, reach out to us at the TomandJerryPod at gmail.com. This will all be in the description. You can also check us out on our website, rss.com/podcast/TomandJerry. You can also find us on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, RSS, and YouTube. Thanks, guys.